Good morning. This is a Michael's Craft Store recorded on September 1st, 2021. I am doing a voiceover because the music at this store was super loud, and I am just looking at everything. This store is not my normal store that I go to a lot, so the format is slightly different, and I definitely felt like um, it wasn't as much Halloween as my normal store carries. But again, it's September 1st. Maybe they just haven't put everything out. So I thought this little beaker set was really good. These little busts kind of look like Haunted Mansion stuff. These jars, I've seen those before. So some new stuff, but a lot of the Halloween decorations looked very similar to stuff they had last year. These, they weren't quite metal. They were light, some kind of resin. The pillows were cute. So they put this stuff out today and there's already a sale coupon. As I always say with Michael's, that bottle was cute. That's new. And that was plastic, disappointing. Never pay full price for anything at Michael's. There's always some sort of sale, some sort of coupon. Here they have the Little Shop of Horrors plant again. They've had that in various forms for the last 3 years. So if the actual item is not on sale, just pull up Michael's website and there's always either a 25% off coupon or 20% off a whole order, maybe 50% off of one specific item, always some sort of coupon. So it's very rare that I will ever pay full price for anything at Michael's. I was looking at these jars. I love jars. They're so handy. You can put shells in them. I actually have some Halloween candy I wanted to display, so that's why I was looking at this jar. I didn't buy it because I remembered I already have tons of glass jars at home because I tend to buy them a lot. These are just little plastic bugs. They look very realistic. Those are cockroaches. I was impressed with how realistic they look. Little rats, little scorpions. Well, that's not very realistic, but earthworms, those look pretty realistic. Yes, I am touching everything. I did hand sanitize my hands a lot. So these little, I'm looking down at these stands. They are some kind of weird paper mache material, not heavy enough for my liking. I like them just because they look like vintage 1960s styles Halloween, but when I picked it up, it was just some weird paper mache that is not going to last long. I love all their wooden statues. I'm sorry, not statues. They're little wooden signs. Lots of wooden stuff this year. They're doing the pink theme again a lot like they did a couple years ago. So there was a bunch of pink skulls with decorations and stuff. Little hourglass. I do like those skulls on the right. So these are just rubber. I was thinking they were maybe going to make a noise because I have a cat one that makes a noise, but nope, they are just rubber. They are cute though. I have that brown toad from a couple years ago. I got him. I might get this scary squirrel this year. And then, you know, the skeleton animals that they have every year. And then now this is more the crafty stuff where you can make your own little Madame Leota ball, and then the Christmas tree, but it's a Halloween tree. I really liked these wooden coffins that you can paint and do stuff. And then they have paint ceramics. That was pretty cool. And then, so I didn't feel like it was very big. Oh, and then like, you know how they have the mini houses, the light up display, that was not put out yet. So I'll definitely be going back in a couple days, but to the one closest to my house. And so they have a bunch of fall stuff. I'm sorry, I didn't really take the time to look at the fall stuff. I should have, but I was on the hunt for Halloween. So I'm just trying to find Halloween stuff. I really like those Boo ghosts in the background. And then more of these craft pumpkins. And then they have more realistic looking pumpkins. They had a lot of craft pumpkins. when they first came out, like 5 years ago, I thought they were pretty cool. Look at this old school garland. Um, and I remember when all you could get was like one little orange one, and then the next year they added white ones, and everyone loved that. And they were always just like one size, and now there's like dozens of different sizes and tons of different craft pumpkins. And I thought those candles were neat, but those are fake leaves inside those candles. And anyway, when the craft pumpkins first came out, I would take them to Disney at Halloween and have the characters autograph them, and it was a great souvenir. But because of the pandemic, Disney characters do not do autographs. Pine cones, I'm just pointing that out to my husband because we have like 5 pine cone trees in the backyard, and I am always throwing away pine cones. So whenever I see people selling them, I'm like, should I be saving my pine cones? So just look at there's a whole aisle of these craft pumpkins. Just crazy how many craft pumpkins there are. Robert liked this. I think you can carve them, right? I mean, I know they're foam inside, but I think you can carve them. So he was like thinking about like, wouldn't it be cool to carve out the middle and put like little like miniature figurines in it? I don't know. I've never really carved one. So is it possible to carve a craft pumpkin? If you have done that, comment down below. Now, this is the floral. You can definitely see it's not stocked at all. But again, it's September 1st. I'm way early. I'm sure this will be stocked with a whole bunch of floral Halloween themes. Robert just liked that one because he said it looked like snakes. I like this one because it's got spiders. So yeah, I definitely need to do an updated video next week once they finish putting stuff out. And then here, because you can see to the left that the floral picks for the autumn theme was well stocked. And then this year, tons of hay bales. I don't really remember seeing that a bunch last year. I guess it's a thing this year. Everybody wants hay bales to display stuff. And then my husband finds this huge pine cone. It's $9.99. He was telling me how he used to get them for $1 a piece. So that's crazy. $9.99 for one pine cone. Now I'm trying to look for the scrapbooking stuff. I swear it used to be right on the left side, but again, this is not my normal store, so who knows where it's at. And there's definitely a bunch of empty sections in the back corner. This is the clearance stuff. Normally, Michael's clearance has just really good stuff that I can't resist, but I can honestly say I did not find anything in this clearance at all. Used to be a lot more scrapbooking stuff in the clearance. There's a couple like pins and stuff, but and then is it a true clearance? Like these Funkos right here, they say clearance. They're normally $13 and they have them down to $10. That's not clearance to me. Clearance would be like $2 in my opinion. So, and then they have a whole bunch of cake stuff on clearance. Fondue pot. Robert was looking at the extension cord. A bunch of cake baking stuff on clearance. Which, it just kills me, because see those gold up right there? Yeah, I paid like $9.99 at full price in May. So, I always, when you see something you paid full price on clearance, it's always a little depressing. Alright, so I'm still on the hunt for Halloween stuff. So, Michael's, like, the main Halloween stuff will be in like 1, 2, 3 aisles. And then they'll have like interdispersed throughout the store. They'll have end caps with Halloween stuff, and then like the middle, whatever you call the middle, tables with stuff. So you kind of have to look throughout the entire store. Like here is an end cap of scrapbooking. You know I love scrapbooking. Just this little end cap is all I see so far. I definitely see some repeat pattern stuff. That's new. I haven't seen that before. But these die cuts. That one's new, but the one right now, I've seen that die cut like for the last 4 years. So some repeats, but then some new stuff. I did not pick anything up today. I will wait. I still have a whole bunch of Halloween scrapbooking stuff, so I'm trying not to buy anymore unless there's just something new I cannot resist. And now there should be some stuff in the middle. So here we go. Just cake pan molds. Here they have skulls, and then to the left they have brains. I mean, those molds, like, the idea is like great, but when you actually bake something in them and pull it out, it does not look anything like the mold. It's hard to keep that detail. Some more craft pumpkins, because that's what Michael's has a lot of. Some tablecloths. And then I'm looking, but I think that's about it. So, 80s spirograph. Yeah, so this is a Wednesday afternoon. Store was not too busy. I'm just walking around confused because not all Michaels are laid out the same. And then I'm looking at the baking section to see if they had any Halloween baking stuff, and I didn't see anything. And they usually do have Halloween baking stuff. So besides that cake pan I was just talking about, I'm assuming they just have not put everything out yet. That's definitely a little early, but we were out and about running errands, so why not stop by Michael's?